Hi, you guys. It's been a really long time since you have heard from me, and I bet you can guess why. Or maybe you can't. Whatever, if you can guess. If you can't guess, well, here I am now, and I'm really thrilled. You guys have been hounding me for months now to come back, give you some practical tips on how to be a creative person, to be your own thinker, to be someone who's like creating stuff, doing things, and using your imagination and stuff, and then using different like tools, media, and computers, and lights, and cameras, and microphones, and keyboards, and sometimes just a good old-fashioned pen. Those tools. And what do you do with those tools? How do you use them to your benefit? Yeah, you use those tools, and you use them, you just kind of learn them as much, like the little bit as you can as you go along. That's what I do. I'm not gonna waste my whole life learning the intricacies, the ins and outs of how to properly mount things and to do things and stuff like that. I'm kind of going off topic even though you don't know what the topic is yet, but really what I have been getting so many queries and comments. You guys cannot stop commenting. The comments have just been coming a ton, and those comments make me feel really good about what I'm sharing with you and just kind of engage you and engagement. It's sort of like when you get engaged, you know, if you're gonna get married or something, it's kind of like, it's a promise for a promise later. I'm gonna promise you that I'm gonna promise you in the future. And that's what I love about these types of engagements, that opportunities and things that we have right now. How does one focus? How does one focus on your work and keeping that workflow flowing and keeping the momentum going instead of this kind of folding in on the self, or how to stay sprung out instead of smashed in, and having ideas staying smashed inside of you instead of bouncing out and jumping out at the world, and really getting that opportunity to believe in yourself and to share what your fantasies, because right now is really the time for imagining how we want the world to be and making it happen. So how do you do it in the midst of this extreme chaos? So that's really what I want to address here, and I'm really excited about it because I'm just like you guys. I struggle. You guys, I struggle with everything. I struggle with kind of every single aspect of my life except my imagination. My imagination is always going, and I really hang on to it for dear life. It's my life saver. However, how do I have the imagination lifesaver be something that then is also like a step, a ladder, also to get out of like a dark hole of mess and confusion about what one should do with their life when things are really overwhelming and stuff like that. So that I'm just showing you, this is what it looks like, showing you how to focus your energy and just kind of have like a practice of working. And I'll just be honest with you guys, I kind of, my flow is really kind of jerky and then moving, and sometimes it's up and sometimes it's down. And I just want to tell you that that's okay. I am not a Benjamin Franklin getting up early in the morning and doing A, B, C to Q and to D. I don't think that way. I don't work that way. And as a creative person, I'm not going to force myself that way. So basically, yeah, I am swimming in disarray and disorganization, and have a really difficult time with goal setting. I'm good at goal setting, but how do you go from goal setting to goal doing? And that's the part where I have so many goals to do that I need a giant bulldozer with a huge shovel thing in the front, and I'm kind of like this, just pushing all of the crap, all of the ideas and all of the things I have to do at the same time, running to this side, running to that side, and just pushing them forward. Some people say, don't do that, just do one thing at a time, like have a very narrow focus and do it. Just do the one little thing until it's done. You have a mission statement or a goal, and you just always go back to it. Whatever my action is it supporting that mission? Is it supporting that goal? Is everything kind of going back to, you know, mining that diamond and then putting it into a band, and then, you know, going to Fred Meyer and saying, how much would you give me for this diamond ring for trade-in for one of those ones right there that's kind of small and cute, are more appropriate in a professional setting. So if you're looking for that, don't look to me for that. Don't